quick run in a classic Peterbilt long nose. And it's the first time I got to drive this. I only had to do one run, and it is just pouring rain out. So I'm unloading right now. I have a set of Super B trailers on, so I got 2 trailers. And the weather has turned so bad that it's not a good day to have the Super Bs out. So I will be driving back to the shop to get in my other Kenworth. But I thought I'd take you guys for a quick rip, show you what this old classic beast is like. Because it's got stacks, it's got the old school gauges, there's no computers or anything in this thing. And it's just kind of fun to experience all these different trucks. So I'll just get unloaded and then we're going for a little rip in this thing. So we got the visor, it's got the long nose hood, and that is your view. It's a very small windshield with that visor. We got the old custom steering wheel, you know, back when billet was a big deal. Got the old gauges. We have a cell phone booster, which is a nice upgrade, and they put the camera in all their trucks. You basically got some old piece of junk radio with only one speaker working. You got all the extra add-on things for the switches. I don't know what they're called, but it makes it a lot easier to hit the switch. Most of them are worn out, so I can't read what they are. I had to figure that out. This is a tandem, and when you hit the lockers in this thing, they've blown 3 rear ends. It makes a lot of power. When I'm accelerating, loading, the whole hood is just torquing right over. It's not hard to blow a dip in this thing, but kind of fun to drive. So I'll just finish getting unloaded, and we'll head down the muddy, bumpy roads for the highway. Oh yeah, it's noisy. I can't even talk when that thing's running. You got a lot of valves to deal with on this thing, switches and stuff everywhere. But it's big. Alright. It's time to make some noise. I am completely drenched, covered in mud. I was going to my Kenworth after I got unloaded, but as always, they say, hey, since you're so close to another location, want to go grab another load? That's what happens. So you got the old school wipers, which are not very reliable. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I actually have my earbuds plugged in, so it's not as noisy while I'm recording this. As for all these gauges, they're not very reliable either, just so you know. So many gauge issues in this truck. It's like a constant battle. And, you know, we have issues with the new ones that are all computerized. Like the other day I woke up and my Kenworth was telling me I have no fuel, and it had a data error in the dash just from idling. And so as soon as I revved the truck up, all of a sudden it fixed itself. We have all sorts of DEF, you know, the DEF fluid issues. Oh yeah, that's what you get to listen to all day. That's why this truck comes stocked with earplugs. Gotta make sure my trailer's clear. Nice thing about the Super B trailers is they track really well. They follow the truck around the corner properly. Whereas my tri-drive, you know, it cuts the corners a lot. Holy crap, this thing's noisy. So right now, I have the windows out. I have my earbuds and microphone in to try and drown out some of the noise. And this is the quietest the truck will be, because I'm holding my foot on the throttle at just the right time where we're not listening to the stacks. As soon as I let off, that's as quiet as it's going to be. Now, I gotta say the engine brake in this thing is not great. It's got lots of power because it's a Super B. You got to take the long way around everywhere, whereas in my Tri Kenworth, I can take all the mountain roads and the shortcuts. So we're going to talk next about the owner-operator options that I have learned about since I've been here with this company. Because I myself am considering getting a truck, and I'm really weighing out what is the best route for me to go. And this is not it. So I'm back in the yard, and just want to throw it out there. These things are like driving a square body Chevy. I mean, the heater sucks in it. Your side windows are always fogging up. The wipers suck. It's an old classic truck. You know, everything in this truck is falling apart, but it's got 1.2 million kilometers on it. So, we're getting back into that beauty. But just like a square body or any old classic vehicle, there's so many cool things you can buy to accessorize it. You know, like you got the visor, you got all the deflectors, there's all sorts of extra stainless stuff you can buy. Do I recommend it for a truck like this? No, because it all gets destroyed. But next we're going to talk about this system, because the way this hose system is absolutely horrible. That is why I'm completely covered in mud, is because of the way this hose is set up. Like, look at the leaks. And we just replaced that. So this one here has a much better system. It's all on the trailer. Any truck can hook up to it. So that's it for today. I'm moving back into my truck.